Hey, it's Janette Burke here again, online media personality, TV show podcast host of Janette's TV podcast, correspondent, red carpet host, MC speaker, and chef Janette. Now, for some of you, you've been with me this whole time as I've been going video to video in this preparing dinner for Rosh Hashana, the Jewish New Year series. I've already made most of my main dishes. So I made already the chicken, rosemary chicken. I have meatballs with sweet and sour sauce. I made a rustic vegetable dish, which has a multitude of vegetables. And now I'm going to make one more dish for today, which is butternut squash with like a nice brown sugary sauce. And I also mentioned that there was going to be sweet kugel, which is made with noodles and raisins, because we like to incorporate a lot of things for the sweetness for the new year. I mentioned also that we were going to have chicken soup to start, but I didn't show you how I made that because I'm going to reserve that for another time. And we're also going to have gefilte fish. And then after the main course, we're moving to dessert, which is going to be a honey cake. And there's also apple cake. So we also use a lot of honey, a lot of apple, a lot of dates when we cook for the New Year, Rosh Hashana. So now I'm going to make this butternut squash dish. This is my last one for today. I'm going to move on to other dishes tomorrow. So I hope you'll come back and join me when I make all this stuff. Okay, double round pan. Okay, spray with your Pam. Always spray with your Pam or your Pam equivalent. And then we're gonna add again a little bit of olive oil. About a tablespoon, not even. Okay, now you can buy fresh butternut squash, cut it up yourself, but that's very time consuming and it's hard to do. So I have now learned to get some frozen, already cut. Okay, so this is diced, going right in. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna make about probably most of it, yeah. I'm probably gonna have a lot of leftovers, and that's okay because two things: I'm either gonna eat it up throughout the week, or I'm gonna freeze it up for my next big holiday meal, which will be coming in 1 week. We have a big dinner the night before we fast for Yom Kippur, which is the Day of Atonement, where you atone for your sins for the year. And so there's a big dinner before that. So I'll have leftover and I won't have to cook all over again, which is fine by me. Okay, so got this in. Okay, now this is really simple. Literally takes 3 minutes to put together. And I'm taking that vegan butter. So again, you can use real butter if mixing dairy and meat or meat product and dairy product is not an issue for you in your home, as in you don't have a kosher home. This is a kosher kitchen that I work in. Then go ahead and use real butter. Doesn't matter. This has the taste of real butter, but does not have the dairy part. So because I'm serving chicken and meatballs, that's meat. So this is not a dairy meal. Okay, so here we go. We're just gonna take about almost half a stick. We're just gonna put it on top and blend it out, mix it up a little bit more. This is what gives this dish the taste, because obviously even the real butter is really good with this. Now you have two options. You could mix this with maple syrup, which is very good, but I'm not doing that because, again, that's a lot of sugar. And as I mentioned already, our New Year's cooking is high in carbs, high in sugar, with all these dates, apples, raisins, you know, honey. We use a lot of honey, that kind of stuff. So I don't want to have too much more of it. A, as a diabetic, but B, I'm also, you know, I've watched my weight for a while now. I've been on the Dr. Poon diet for quite some time. In the last 2 years, lost 80 pounds. I take Ozempic, so I don't want all these carbs, right? So, Yeah, some for the other people that want to eat it, but not for me. I want it minimalized. So here's my butter on top, and then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my brown sugar Splenda and another teaspoon, actually this teaspoon, and we're just going to put that on top as well. Spread it around. I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons on this, because then it's going to get like a caramelized sauce on it, which is nice, really nice. So it's about 2 teaspoons. That's all I'm going to use. It's enough. It'll be sweet. Okay, so now you could also add a smidge of honey, or as I mentioned, maple syrup, but I don't want to. I have the sugar-free honey. I'm going to add just a touch of the honey to it. Not too much, because like it's going to caramelize with that with the butter and the brown sugar. It's going to be sweet enough. A little bit on here. Okay, so now I mix it up so that the caramelization will go all the way through, and that's basically it. I might throw a little bit of cinnamon, or you can, if you have nutmeg, you can put a little of that in it too, just to give it some extra taste. This is going to be so good, and it smells very nice already. The whole kitchen is smelling so good because I've been cooking for like now 4 hours, making all these dishes one after the other, and I'm not done because I have to cook for tomorrow's lunches. We got 2 lunches coming for Tuesday and Wednesday, and I've got to get on to that tomorrow. So if you want to come back tomorrow, I'm going to be making some other stuff. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to tell you what it is in advance. Yeah, it's holiday time. Big holiday times, lots of cooking, right? Isn't that the way it always goes? We always want to have a lot of variety, and we also want to make sure that there's a little bit of everything for everyone. And so I was going to say, in this case, for this holiday, sure, I'm making a lot of stuff, but this is how we sometimes do it too. If other people ask us to join them as their guests for the holiday, you know, cooking can be a lot of work, can be stressful for some. For me, it's not, because I really enjoy it. But it's also can be costly, especially today with the way life is, inflation, what have you. So what we do is, if we get together with others, we just basically sponsor a part of the meal. So we all get together, we decide who's going to make what, and we divide it by kind of like a category, like appetizers, main dish, desserts, you know, this sort of a thing. So I'm basically doing the main dishes. That's kind of my thing this year. That's why I've been making the main dish mostly with the side dishes, and not really showing the chicken soup and all that, because I'm actually not making the chicken soup, but I know how to make chicken soup, and I will show you how to do that in another Cooking with Janette when I do more appetizers. And I'm not doing the gefilte fish either. So other people are taking care of that, and they're bringing salads and different things, like all kinds of appetizers. I'm really focused on the main dishes today. Anyway, there you go. How easy was that? And it's going to be so good. It just tastes amazing when it's all said and done. So I think that's it for this dish. And like I said, I'm going to maybe put some cinnamon or some nutmeg, and that's it. We're done. So I hope you've enjoyed cooking for Rosh Hashana with me, at least the main part. Hey, it's Janette again. This is my footnote to my butternut squash. So you need to put it in the oven covered for about 30 to 35 minutes. Check your oven, make sure it's well cooked. You'll know because it'll be the brown sugar Splenda will melt to make a nice caramelized sauce, and you make sure that the butternut squash is well cooked and you'll see it's done. So enjoy. Let me know what you think, eh? Let me go try these dishes. I'm cooking, you're cooking with me. I'm sharing my life with you. I'm sharing my recipes with you. I'm sharing my heritage with you. I'm hoping that you're gonna duplicate some of these recipes for your own holidays, and let me know what you like, what you don't like. Okay then, see you again. Bye.